The development of modern criminology is largely associated with the Italian positive school of criminology, whose three major scholars were Cesare Lombroso, Enrico Ferri and Raffaele Garofalo. Among them, Cesare Lombroso is known as the founder of criminal anthropology, while Enrico Ferri is regarded as the founder of criminal sociology. Lombroso focused mainly on the biological characteristics of criminals, whereas Ferri emphasized that crime is the result of social, economic and environmental conditions along with individual factors. Therefore, the statement is substantially correct, but it requires a critical examination because both theories have strengths as well as limitations. Cesare Lombroso, founder of criminal anthropology. Meaning of criminal anthropology. Criminal anthropology is the study of criminals by examining their physical, biological and hereditary characteristics. It tries to explain crime by looking at the criminal rather than only the crime. Lombroso's main ideas. Lombroso believed that many criminals are born criminals. According to him, such persons possess certain inherited physical characteristics, called atavistic traits, which make them naturally inclined towards crime. He believed that criminals could often be identified by features such as large jaw, long arms, thick eyebrows, large ears, flat or broad nose, high cheekbones, insensitivity to pain, lack of moral feelings. According to Lombroso, these characteristics were signs that the person had inherited primitive traits similar to early human beings. Classification of criminals. Lombroso divided criminals into different categories. Born criminals, insane criminals, occasional criminals, criminals by passion. This classification was one of the earliest scientific attempts to study different kinds of offenders. Contribution of Lombroso. He introduced the scientific study of criminals instead of relying only on philosophical ideas. He emphasized observation, medical examination, and empirical research. He shifted attention from punishment to understanding the causes of crime. His work laid the foundation of modern criminology and criminal psychology. Criticism of Lombroso. His theory ignored social and economic factors. Many honest people possess similar physical features but never commit crimes. Scientific research has not proved that physical appearance determines criminal behavior. His conclusions were based on limited samples of prisoners. Modern criminology rejects the idea that criminals are born solely because of biological defects. Thus, although Lombroso's theory is no longer fully accepted, his scientific approach remains highly valuable. Enrico Ferri, founder of criminal sociology. Meaning of criminal sociology. Criminal sociology studies how society influences crime. It explains crime by examining family conditions, education, poverty, unemployment, social inequality, customs, climate and economic circumstances. Ferri's main ideas. Ferri agreed that biological factors may influence crime, but he argued that they alone cannot explain criminal behavior. According to Ferri, crime results from the interaction of three major factors. 1. Physical factors. These include climate, season, temperature, geography. For example, certain crimes may increase during extreme weather conditions. 2. Individual factors. These include age, sex, physical health, mental condition, intelligence. 3. Social factors. These include poverty, unemployment, family environment, education, population density, alcoholism, bad company, Economic inequality. Ferri believed that social factors have the greatest influence on criminal behavior. Theory of social defense. Ferri argued that the main objective of criminal law should not merely be punishment but protection of society. Instead of focusing only on revenge, governments should remove the social causes of crime. Crime prevention according to Ferri. Ferri suggested better education, employment opportunities, reduction of poverty, social reforms, improved housing, alcohol control, welfare measures. According to him, preventing crime is more effective than merely punishing criminals. Case study, simple language. The story of two brothers. Ramesh and Suresh were twin brothers with almost identical physical features. Ramesh grew up in a loving family, completed his education and got a stable job. Suresh left school early, became unemployed and started spending time with local criminals. Due to poverty and bad company, he eventually joined a gang involved in robbery and was arrested. Analysis. According to Lombroso, since both brothers had similar biological features, Lombroso's theory would suggest that both should have similar criminal tendencies. However, only Suresh became a criminal. According to Ferri, Ferri explained that Suresh became a criminal because of social conditions such as unemployment, poverty and criminal association, while Ramesh remained law-abiding due to a positive environment and opportunities. This example shows why modern criminology gives greater importance to Ferri's social explanation while still recognizing that personal factors may also influence behavior. Conclusion. The statement that Lombroso was the founder of criminal anthropology and Ferri was the founder of criminal sociology is substantially correct. Lombroso revolutionized criminology by introducing the scientific study of criminals and emphasizing biological characteristics, while Ferri expanded criminology by showing that crime is also influenced by social, economic and environmental conditions. Although both theories have limitations, together they laid the foundation of modern criminology. Today, criminologists accept that crime cannot be explained by a single cause, instead, it results from the interaction of biological, psychological and social factors.